But he's living at Friendship House, which is a Native American facility, and does wonderful things. So I go over there once a week, and we talk and we work on what he wants to do educationally and all this kind of stuff. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's such an overlooked part of the greater community, from what I can tell. You know, and here you are involved in it. What a great thing. It is.
But you know, all in all, when you look at the whole population of the U.S. and everything, Native Americans only make up 1.5% of the population. So we're a really tiny population, but we have some major needs and stuff.
Absolutely.
And so one of the big things that's coming up for me is on March 20th. It's the first day of spring, but it also means it's also the 3rd annual National Native AIDS Awareness Day. So we're doing a lot of things around that. Early in the morning, at sunrise, we're going to be in front of City Hall, gathering together to honor those who have passed and those who are currently living with HIV.
And the date again is
March 20th.
March 20th.
March 20th.
The first day of
spring. It's going to be on a Friday this year.
Okay, at City Hall.
At City Hall.
At sunrise?
At sunrise.
Right.
And it's not just us, it's not just Native Americans, it also encompasses Alaska Natives as well as Native Hawaiians.
All right.
So we're all going to meet together, and then we're going to do a march up to the API Wellness Center at 730 Polk Street.
I have volunteered for them in the past too. Great agency.
Good. Well, volunteer at 8 a.m. on March 20th.
If you remind me, I'll be there. I promise.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
I'll do anything I can to help.
And then there's another pageant that night too. It'll be the Bay Area Two-Spirit pageant. So one of the Native girls is gonna run. It's gonna be at Bench and Bar over in Oakland.
Okay.
211 Franklin Street, 7:30 p.m. So if you get a chance, come over there. It's lots of fun, and it's all free. All of this is all free.
But everywhere you go, I bet you'll take funds for the agencies you're supporting.
We'll definitely take donations. If someone wants to give donations, then we'll take donations.
Sure.
And give it back to the 3 organizations that's putting it on. Actually, this year there's 4, because API Wellness Center is gathering together with us. The 3 organizations just shake the feathers, and it's the Bay Area American Indian Two-Spirits, the Native American AIDS Project, and the Native American Health Center.
Wow. You are one busy person. We have another phone call.
All right.
Are you there, caller?
Yes.
Welcome to the Drag Show.
How are you?
Good. You have a question?
No, I just wanted to compliment your guest on how beautiful she looks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Landa Lakes.
Are you single?
I am not.
You came right to the point. Congratulations.
Well, keep up the good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's interesting. So you are partnered.
I am.
Fantastic.
I am.
Long time, or?
For quite a while, about almost 7 years now.
Wow, that's wonderful.
And it's funny because we now are in what you call a kai-kai relationship, which is 2 drag queens that are together.
Wow.
Because actually I was already doing drag beforehand, and then when we met, neither one of us were doing drag for a while, and then I talked him into doing it, and so.
We've actually got another caller.
Right.
Hello, caller, are you there? Hi.
Hi.
You have a question for Landa Lakes?
The lakes look nice and pretty.
I can't hear you. Can you talk louder?
She's pretty.
Well, she's beautiful. Thank you. So, thank you, caller. So, let's see. Where were we? I wanted to go back to this Miss Gold Rush.
Sure.
You know,
sure.
So that is coming up in July?
That's coming up in July. It's July 19th.
And that's the Ducal Court.
That's the Ducal Court, and we're going to do it at Mama Calizo's, a Voice Factory, and it's going to be really fantastic because, like I said, we're going to open it up. It's not just going to be for the Ducal Court. It's open for the whole community. So anyone that's out there that's, whether they're sort of tranny shack-ish, whether they're Charlie Horse-like, or whether they're they're tranny, whether they do female impersonation. It's open to all of them. Whether they do live singing, it's pretty much open to everyone. Whether you're a drag king, drag queen, doesn't matter. If you want to run for it, then put your name in
really
and let
wonderful.
us know. We're pretty much opening it up, and we're saying it's all about the performance. So if they can come in and they can really perform really well for us, then they'll get the title.
That's wonderful. I love that. Is there a lead up to that? Will there be events that they're going to compete in, or?
There probably won't. It's just going to be one night. It's going to be one big pageant.
Okay.
So we're not going to ask anybody to be sponsored by a bar or anything. It is of course a pageant and a fundraiser. So it'll all come up pretty quickly and be really tight for us.
My producer Terry asked me to ask you about Miss Royal Bunny.
Miss Royal Bunny is coming up March 22nd, Sunday, March 22nd. Now, the Miss Royal Bunny contest runs every single Sunday up until Easter. And the Miss Royal Bunny is actually a misconception because it's Mr. and Miss Royal Bunny.
Okay.
So, so there's going to be 2 titles given. One for a boy, one for a girl, and if you're a girl that wants to be a boy, then that's fine too. Run for Mr. if you like. So it's going to be really fun, and that contest is all based on raffle tickets.
Okay.
So we invite you to come to the event and then get the raffle tickets, sell the raffle tickets, and it's all about raising money. We're raising money for 2 organizations this year: the Hearing Dog Program and the Night Ministry.
That's really great. That's wonderful. I think we've got some photos of you that Terry's going to bring up, and you could tell us a little bit about them, and then I'm going to have some more questions. There we go.
Oh, I love that photo. That's actually from Booty Call.
Booty Call.
When it was Bar on Castro.
Wow. Okay. I believe we have another caller.
All right.
Are you there, caller? Can you hear me, caller? Thank you, caller. So here, boy, what's the red-headed one?
This one right here was during the Royal Baby Contest. That took place on the January 1st. So everyone spent the night out partying and everything else, and I was there bright and early the next day doing a fundraiser. And that fundraiser actually raised money for Lyric. And
another great cause.
And we got two Royal Babies that year: Mr. Royal Baby Ken Harper and Miss Royal Baby Jasmine Diamond. And
fantastic.
Together they raised over, I believe, $1,200.
That's really great. Look at that.
Now this right here is a little more Native American.
It looks a little more like, you know, a fashion show in Milan, Italy or something to me.
On this one here, there was a coronation in Reno. They also have a ducal court, although it falls underneath the imperial court there. And so I was there, and the theme was powwow gathering. So I was like, oh, that's perfect for me. So I went out there and we represented. And actually, it was interesting because the next day they had an awards banquet, which I was unaware of until I got back here. That me and Carlos Medel Romanov, who is the Grand Duke currently, had won the best dressed. So we both got money to bring into our court.
Wow.
So and that money goes
Yeah.
towards charity. So that's all good.
That's why I was going to ask you if you had a male counterpart in the ducal court as for yourself, as in your title.
Yes. There's a Duke and the Duchess. And
Okay.
This year, you know, every year you're known as a certain court. This year our court is known as